Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. Today I am doing a quick video that will help you guys achieve the perfect no makeup look. So I know I do a lot of glam stuff on this channel, but if you guys are interested in something a little bit more low-key, you know, for running errands, going out for brunch, that kind of thing, then just keep watching. So first things first, you always want to prime and moisturize your face. I like to use a moisturizer from Neutrogena. It's oil-free, it does not clog your pores, and it just provides a nice little base to really kind of soak everything in. You always want to stay moisturized. So I just rub that all up in my face. My face gets a little red when I rub it. After you're done moisturizing, what you want to do is, if you're looking to add a little extra glow and you don't have an illuminizing primer, you can always use something like this. This is a liquid highlight, and a lot of people put this on after they do their face makeup. You know, they tap it on with a beauty blender, and that's fine. You can definitely do that. But I like to use a liquid highlight beforehand, and I like to just put a little bit on my hand and kind of just dot it into the high points of my face, just for a little extra glow. This one is the Mega Glow from Wet n Wild. It's called Hello Halo, and this is the shade Halo Goodbye. Alrighty. So I find that it just brings a little bit more light to the face, you're a little bit more glowy, and I think it adds a nice little touch. I'll even take it a little bit under my eyes, just for a little extra hydrated look, which looks a little crazy right now, but that's okay. You guys, the sun, I don't even know what's happening. It's doing like all sorts of crazy stuff. I'm like, can you just stay in one spot, like, please? But it's fine. It's got a mind of its own. Next thing you want to do is go in with a concealer. If you feel like you need a flawless base and you want to apply foundation, then do it. You know, it's your skin, you gotta decide what's best for you. But for me, usually I just end up doing like a little concealer to make sure my eye baggies are covered up. So I just take some on a damp beauty blender and pop it under my eyes. Now, I have mentioned before that this specific sponge is the Total Face sponge, and yet here I am using it under my eyeballs. This looks absolutely crazy. Okay, so just hang with me, because you're gonna blend some of this out. I'm gonna take some on the other side. And up onto the eyeballs. Okay, so usually I do not use this white of a concealer. I definitely look like a crazy person right now. And that's okay, because we're gonna go in kind of color correct with a different concealer that has less coverage, but the color is more spot on. Now, obviously, if you just have one concealer, you don't have to do this extra step. Just go with one that matches your skin tone a little bit more. I'm also gonna take this and apply it above my lip area, down the bridge of the nose, between my eyeballs, and on my chin. And of course, you can cover up any spots that you may have that you want concealed. Now what I'm going to do is go back in with my beauty sponge, go underneath and up above, as always. Kind of fan out above the forehead area. Yeah, I know I look a little cray right now, but that's fine. Did I say this was going to be natural? I meant you were going to look naturally insane. And I'm just going to tap out any of the creases that there might be. If you have a concealer that's lighter, clearly, like mine, you can easily correct that. You can apply a powder that is a little bit closer to your skin tone, and though I would not recommend going too dark underneath the eyes, you have to do something to correct this mess. Kind of even everything out. I always make sure to powder my eye area because I do not want any creasing. We go down the bridge of the nose, basically anywhere where you applied that concealer. And what this will do is that when you set your concealer, it prevents any sort of creasing. So the color has evened out, thank goodness. It's still a little bit bright, but we will rectify apply that. I love a big fluffy brush, kind of set everything down. Alright, so now that you have that done, what I like to do is to go in with a little bit of a bronzer. And we'll come back to the eyes, don't worry, you won't be looking like a crazy person. But I'm just going to go in with my Essence Matte Bronzing Powder. Clearly I've hit pan and destroyed it. And so I also recommend the Physicians Butter Bronzer. It's a really great one, smells delicious, and it blends really easily. I would recommend that. Just going to go and take this on my cheeks, and then we're just going to go up a little bit to the forehead area. Some people find that you really want to stay like in this area to chisel, but I like to go all over because I just really think that it adds so much warmth to your face, and because this color was a little light, I need some extra warmth. And here comes the sun again. Great. Browns up the nose a little bit. Okay. So now onto our bronze. Of course, you could take a little bit of blush. I am using the Tarte Amazonian Clay 12-Hour Blush in the shade Party. And I'm just going to apply a little bit on the apples of my cheeks. Great. Now comes the fun part. We're going to move on to the eyes. So as you can see, I've done my brows off camera. But as far as the eyes go, it's really easy. You're just going to line, smudge, and mascara. That's all you gotta do. This is a foolproof way to get like a really smoky but yet not intense eye look. I have the Tarteist Pro To Go palette. I believe this retails for about $22, and it's actually a really great little palette, super pigmented. I do wish that this shade was a little bit lighter, a little bit more champagne. It's more of a true gold, but it's still beautiful, and it smells like vanilla or cocoa. I eat all of it, so I mean. So now what you're going to do is you're going to take a pencil liner and you are going to define your eyes. So what I like to do is just go up above and kind of create like a little tiny bit of a wing, but nothing too crazy. And then up above, same thing. Create a little bit of a wing. But we're not going to go above and beyond because this is supposed to be a little bit more chill, a little natural. So you're going to leave it like that. I like to also do my waterline. So I'll just go down below. Okay, now once you have your eyes lined, you are going to take a fluffy brush that is a little bit defined, like you want it to have a nice little point on it but still be able to blend. You're going to go into like a medium dark shade, and you're just going to go right above that eyeliner that you just placed. So you're going to kind of smudge right above, and on the side, smudge, smudge, smudge. And you're also going to take this below the eye. Okay, so once everything is smudged out, you can take a smaller brush. This one is the Morphe M506. They have some even pointier ones that are smaller, so if you have a small eye area and you feel like this just doesn't cut it, then I would recommend trying one of those. Now next, I'm going to go into this dark shade right here, tap off the excess, and we're just going to go over where you placed the liner. And kind of sweep, 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 sweep. Okay, and a little bit down below. The main thing is that you're really going to try and blend all of this out and up so your eyes have a nice big look to them. Lastly, I'm going to go in with the shadow, the lightest shade in the palette, and I'm just going to fluff this over the top of all of that stuff. Again, this is going to tone down anything that's too much, kind of blend things out a little bit. And there you go. As an extra step, if you want to, you can go in with a palette like this, it's bone color, or you can go back into the powder that you used and just swirl a nice thick brush around, and you go up above just to ensure that any creases are gone. And to also bring some lightness above the eyes. Alright, now at this point what I did was just wiped away any of the concealer or foundation that made its way onto my lips, and I'm just going to apply a lip balm. This is the Topcoat from the CoverGirl Outlast lip color, and I like it just on its own. It smells really good. It feels very hydrating, and I wear this a lot, mostly just instead of any other color. Alright, once you've gotten this far, what you can do is add a little bit of mascara. Alright, now a lot of people apply mascara to their bottom lashes. I don't, because I feel like I like to keep it nice and light, and a lot of people would be like, girl, you need to coat those lower lashes, but sometimes I find that different mascaras will smudge on me no matter what kind they are. So if you have a good recommendation for some non-smudging mascaras for your lower lash line, please let me know. I would love to try it out. Alright, once you got mascara all set, it is time to go in with a little bit of highlight. Remember, it is natural, so we're not going to go too dewy, but I love some glow, if you guys haven't figured that out by now. So I like to go in with this E.L.F. baked highlight in Moonlight Pearls, I believe, yes. And I just go in like on a nice fluffy brush. Just gently touch the tops of those cheeks. Around the brows. On the other side. Nice faint glow. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is my no makeup look, and hopefully it was under 5 minutes for you guys. For me, it was 22:08. So can you tell I mess up a lot in the filming process? But that's okay, because I had a lot of fun. Hopefully you guys did too, and maybe you can take something away from this that will help you in your own everyday makeup routine. So if you did, don't forget to subscribe, hit that bell for notifications, and don't forget to give a big thumbs up to this video if you want more like this, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys. Deidre has this thing where she buys like a bunch of Tazo teas. Tazo? Tazo? I don't know, but they're freaking delicious. This area, just to bring some definition to the skin, make the face look like it's really, you know, defined. Blend like your life depends on it. Can't control Mother Nature. I wish I could, but alright, I'm gonna time myself. I don't know with what, because I'm recording on my phone, so whatever. I should just start over, but yeah. I don't think my AE lock is on. Or why don't I just start over? What the heck?